Okay, Jess, over here.
Why do I call her that?
Yeah.
She's all smiley.
What was that?
Testing of
Who's
the
that?
evenings.
Go Frank with it.
Right. You have to play how. Well, we should have picked aliens. You could add that for your background next week, Lego.
He's doing. He's the lecturer. He's going to inform us. Tell us, Professor.
Jellyfish.
Lift it higher. I can't see it.
Higher,
Higher.
higher,
Higher.
higher, Nate.
There you go.
Is that my shirt?
Yeah, baby, trying to start shit.
Okay, lower, Nate. Lower, Nate. Nate, lower. Lower. There you go. Right about there. Perfect. What the hell?
Are we live?
That's what it
I
says.
believe we're live. Let me see. It still says it's private. How do I make this public?
Put my charger.
You better warn Jose so he doesn't say something silly.
Live streaming custom.
Hello.
Public. Done.
'Cause I
Save.
Where's Isaac?
That's what I said.
Did I not let him in?
I don't know, man.
And we're live.
What's up, everybody out there in space?
We go back.
How's it going?
Can it only hold
Talking
forever?
We weren't moving.
tonight.
Well, look at Lego is in space. He's been planning things.
Yeah, had I known, I would have made our background cool too.
Space is fake. You can see this planet is actually a couch. You can see that's actually a straight line. If you look this way, it's straight. There's no roundness to this planet. It's an optical illusion.
If you squint your eyes and turn your head this way, that's a lie.
Oh God, he's a flat earther.
Hey, is it true that the flat earthers have members all around the world?
Yeah.
Good one.
I work with
Get
a
it?
flat
You
earther.
didn't get it all
No.
around the world.
No, I'm sorry. I burned all my humor out for the late to the party show.
Thank God.
Now all that remains is rage.
Rage in the cage. Are we live right now on YouTube?
Yeah, I think we're live.
Yep, we are.
Well, pick it up again. See, I do it on my phone. But
When
we're
did I
using
become
my
the
phone.
tech guy? I'm friggin' old
I
as
would-
dirt.
Do it on my phone, but we're using my phone. We're paused down here.
The whole thing is paused.
Is it?
It is. Well, look, he changed his background.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a delay, see?
I just landed.
I'm moving. No delay.
Stop.
Oh, there is a delay. Oh my gosh, that's bad.
See? You're doing like
Our delay on
you're
it's
doing
like,
like a Sieg Heil right
it's
there.
like
It's
it's
disturbing.
like 15 seconds behind.
All right. Oh,
Hey,
somebody
no.
answered the door.
All right, there he is.
Hey!
What's up?
Well, I was uploading the other video.
Oh yeah.
Fucking God.
I'm glad you're actually able to do it.
There's Isaac
Yeah, there he is. How'd you bounce Lego?
'Cause I'm a
on our
boss.
screen. There's only
He's
three
probably
of
put
you.
himself like some fantastic space.
His background makes him look like Jose.
Eh?
E.
So what?
All right.
Live from San Francisco in the past, back at sunset.
Time works differently up here in space.
Zoom land.
It's pretty fancy. Like that.
Zoom.
This
Zoom,
is pretty
zoom,
cool.
zoom.
Wow, actually did it. Trip
Now we
out.
can like learn how to change our background.
Lego disappeared.
No. Did I?
Wait, did he?
No,
No,
he's
he's
just
there.
on our screen.
Still there.
Oh, there
He's
he
right
is.
there.
Hey. Never mind.
Our screen only holds 4 pictures, us and 3 others, and unfortunately, Lego's on the other.
Sorry,
Usually
guys.
Jose's on the other. We never get to see Jose.
Hey.
I just
All right.
discovered if you press and hold on someone's picture, you can actually move who you see around. So
What?
if you want to get Jose off your screen, you can just zip him on out.
I don't think we can zip us out.
Oh.
We have to straight out one of the others.
I was trying to get rid of us. I don't need to see us. We're on point.
You're watching.
All right. So what are we talking about tonight, guys
Looks
and
like
gal?
Smith is on. Let's see. Hi, Haley Smith.
Who is?
Haley Smith. Did you guys know
What's
Haley
up?
Smith?
Maybe. I don't know.
Morning, USA.
All right. So this is we're just going to be doing this after we film our late to the party episodes. For those of you just catching our first episode of talking we're just doing some experimentation. We haven't really done this live before, but we figured we can add an extra show to the 2 that we already drop weekly. And then we're going to be having some other material. So the goal is to probably by the end of the month, I want to be dropping like four shows consecutively or consistently per week. One of them will be the Comic Cave. One of them will be Late to the Party. We'll do this live stream where we just kind of talk about stuff and we'll answer questions and interact with with whoever's watching here. And then another one, I'm going to be doing some things like I used to do that take a little bit more time and production value, but I've got some time on Mondays that I can do that with. We had a little bit of technical difficulty getting this launched last week. I had a baby that was born and just a few days ago, and that being in the middle of the mix, it was it ran me a little bit rough. So I'm excited that we're up and we're running right now. So the deal with this show is we're just going to be kind of talking and we're just going to be normal. We're just going to be saying our stuff. I'll keep my eyes peeled on the board here if anybody has any questions or wants to chime in on what we're talking about. Other than that, we're going to pretend like we just finished. We're just going to be like we always are. Whenever we finish shooting Late to the Party and we're just sit around after we stop recording and we talk afterwards, we have so much laughs and it's such great content. I figured why not just have this be part of the deal when we're loosey-goosey and we're not sticking to our script as much. So one of the things that I want to do right now is just let loose, and we'll talk about things that are going on right now in pop culture. Everybody's got a little bit of something, and I want to start with The Mandalorian and the cancelization of Gina Carano. What are you guys thinking about cancel culture in
That's old news, man. Like 2 weeks ago. You're late to.
I wanted that to be my discussion last week. It's still going on. I mean, she signed that deal with Livewire, Daily Wire. It's Shapiro's company, so he's going to be producing her own movie and whatnot. And
He just as good as the Expendables. Definitely.
Yep. I'll be lining up to see that one. Boy, howdy.
Jose, what do you think about cancel culture?
We need to cancel it.
He just
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a double-edged sword on many fronts. It's tough.
Yeah, you ready?
All right. So while he's doing
word
All right,
Lego.
Josh, and
Cancel
any
culture.
thoughts
You
on
know
that?
what? That's part of the cancel culture stuff. Not they didn't cancel it, but it's getting out of hand. That something like that could be done like now
it's surely
with well, I guess Eddie Murphy being a white Jewish guy. You don't think he'd get nailed for that?
no. So what you can't do today is something
I
like
don't know the rules apparently.
is something like Tropic Thunder with Robert Downey Jr. or Soul Man back in the day. You can't do movies like that anymore. But if you wanted to step on the neck of white people, you could do that all day long.
Can Eddie Murphy dress as an old Jewish barber in Coming to America 2?
I've already seen
Yeah.
the preview. He does.
He
He
did.
does?
Yeah,
All
he
the
did.
same guys
He
are in
did.
it.
Which is crazy because it's been 30 years and they were all old during the time. I mean, if they were like really playing characters, they'd be out there like 105 years old. They'd be like 10 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah, that character's back in there. So like, I mean, I guess it could be done, but I don't know. It's so much. They're doing it all over the place. It's for the silliest things. And the same thing happened. There's like a Hulk issue that just came out. And they had to like scrap it and redo it because one panel in the background on the window in a jewelry shop that deals in diamonds in an old part of New York, the person, whoever the artist was, did spell the jewelry shop how it's spelled in the jewelry, Jew. And then they had the Star of David underneath it, and that was enough to get that thing and recall that comic and redo it just for that one panel. And he had to apologize for it and everything. And it's like, well, you can go down to New York right now and walk those streets, and you can still see all those types of signs. And honestly, when I heard about that, I read the comic, and I'm like, I don't understand. Am I missing something? I had to go back into the article to find out what exactly it was that caused the whole hullabaloo.
It's interesting though with regard to the Jews. So one of the common traits of cancel culture is that you like to throw the people that you want to cancel under the bus by equating them with the Nazis. So we have this cultural heritage of despising the Germans of the 1930s and 1940s because of the atrocities that their society committed. And the first group of oppressed people, that comes out of that are the Jews. So today, it's like we have this reflex action as a culture to call anything we want to cancel Nazis. We also have this reflex action that we have to protect the Jews. Meanwhile, in New York, the police are oppressing the Jews for gathering for religious services. So you have this dichotomy going on where you say one thing, but actually in practice, what you're doing is something entirely different. I mean, Ben Shapiro, for crying out loud, gets called a Nazi. The guy wears a yarmulke.
Yeah, wasn't he like number one on the Anti-Defamation League's like most persecuted Jewish people?
Yeah, back in 2016 or something, yeah. I don't think he's been on that list for a while, mainly because I don't think the screaming mobs pay a lot of attention to him.
All right, well, that was pretty fun. Let's move on to a different subject.
Hey, there's a lot that can be said about cancel culture, but I don't know how deep you want to go.
We're canceling cancel culture, guys. It's ending here. Comic Cave, Late to the
Take it
Party,
back.
Collection Connection is canceling cancel culture. Let's do it.
Amen.
Good job, everyone. We solved it.
Here's my opinion. You know, I'll leave it with this. You got to put the ideas out there and let everybody hear what you have to say. And if what you have to say is full of crap and you're an idiot, then letting you say that is the best thing to do. Letting people say things, even if they're BS, it's the best thing because you cancel yourself. But when you make things forbidden, people are going to want to go listen to it. It attaches like a stigma that's going to make people want to be a part of that, want to learn about it. Whereas if you just let, Jethro talk about burning crosses, you'd be like, man, Jethro's crazy. And he would cancel himself. So hiding the ideas is not the way to go, in my humble opinion. All right, Isaac, you had some great topics
You're
that had a little bit more levity than cancel culture.
So Jose was asking if I watched the Mortal Kombat trailer, and I've been staying away from any types of trailers nowadays because it's just a bunch of crap of me. They're trying to get me to watch things that I'm already going to watch. I don't need to see like half a movie and all the good parts of the movie. Like every trailer you've ever seen, it's always the best parts. And I don't need that anymore. I don't need to waste my 2-3 minutes of seeing these movies that I'll eventually see. So I haven't been watching any trailers for anything, any movies, any TV shows, any of the Marvel movies. I'll just wait. I did catch a glimpse of the Cruella DeVille Harley Quinn movie. And again, I didn't care for that. But Jose seemed to love that Mortal Kombat one. So
I don't know. I think they have a place. I don't know. I've always been a fan of the trailers, but I think mainly it was like the video game trailers where they played something out that had to do with the video game, like something that was setting up for the grand adventure. But I kind of agree with you. Yeah, I'm getting tired of just having I think Lego made a comment on a couple movies. They're like, dude, we literally just saw like every time they would play the previews. You guys remember back in the day when movie theaters used to be open and we would go watch the movies and they would play the trailer before the movie? I remember there was more than one occasion where Lego was like, dude, we literally just saw the whole movie right now. Because all they did was just like, I think Fast and the Furious was really famous for that. They would give you the whole movie and like what they were going to do, the best scenes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with you, Isaac. I do get kind of tired of them. But what I liked about this one, at least the Mortal Kombat one, was that I know that the story's probably going to be crud, but I was just so excited to see like the updated graphics, the fight choreography, and just seeing him kick ass. And it was a Red Band trailer too, so you got to see like get all bloody, which I really enjoyed.
So do you think in Mortal Kombat they're gonna fight?
I really hope so. According to the trailer, they are. So
nice.
But then you get stuff like Cruella DeVille that makes you kind of like, man, are you serious?
It's updated in a way. Those $500,000 sunglasses, asshole.
Big Disney fan. What did you think of that Cruella DeVille trailer?
I didn't know what to think of it, actually. I watched it and I was like, wait, this is a Cruella DeVille. Okay, well, she's got like you saw the Dalmatians. I'm like, okay. And Jasper and was it Horace or whatever? But I was confused. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. I don't know what they're supposed to do with this. They should have just left Lana alone with the live action 101 Dalmatians, leave Glenn Close as Cruella DeVille. They don't need to make her edgy. They don't need to make her any of this, like, whatever. This is who the character is. We know she's evil because she wants to skin puppies for a coat. I mean, that says it all right there of how evil this person is. That she steals puppies because she doesn't want them to get. It's like, no, I don't know what this is. I think what part of this is there was the TV show that Disney did Once Upon a Time, and it kind of like modernized the fairy tale characters. And they ended up bringing a Cruella de Vil character into that TV show where she was just kind of like a modern Black Widow murderer of her parents and all. And this might be something that spawned from that, like from that character, but this just looks silly. I'm not gonna go see it. I have no interest in any of that.
Earlier today, I was watching on the YouTubes the Critical Drinker, who I highly recommend. He does a lot of great cultural, a great setup, great content on things like this. And he talked about Cruella.
That dude with the Scottish
He made an
accent?
excellent point that Disney of late.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. He's got a comment today with regard to, or at least I saw it today with regard to Cruella de Vil, that Disney is in this like downward cycle of a tremendous lack of creativity. And so what they're doing is rehashing all of their classics in some live action remake or variation. And one of the trends that we see in those things is to take their classic villains and make them into relatable anti-heroes. And I think it's a good point to say, like, I think Isaac brought it up that, Cruella in this trailer seems more like Harley Quinn than the bloodthirsty, puppy killer that we saw in the Disney classic. It's like, well, why do you have to take someone who is like clearly and thoroughly evil and try to make us like sympathetic to them? I think there's a lot of bigger picture items going on in there, but I definitely I would agree that Disney has been suffering from a tremendous lack of creativity for some time.
That new animated one looks good. The Raya, I think it's called like Raya something or other. It's like a dragon.
Raya, sorcerer.
The what?
Isn't she like a sorcerer? I think. I forgot.
I don't know. I saw something about that. I saw like a little clip, and it's got like some dragons and
Yeah, I think it's like
Moana.
Raya and the last dragon or something like that.
I
She
think,
has to go.
I think Moana trains her dragon. And,
Right.
Is it another ethnic princess movie, for God's sake?
She's not a princess. She's not a princess.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Raya, the last.
I think it's more mystical and mystical. Yeah, it's like Raya the Last. Yeah. Well, the main character's voice is done by Rose Tico from Star Wars. So I can't remember what her name is, but like it looks kind of cool. It's kind of fun.
Kelly Marie Tran, is that who it is? Yeah, Ethan Van Sciver talked about her a lot back in the day. He used to go to the toy store and buy every Rose Tico figure he could find and just lacquer his basement with them.
I don't know. That one looks cool. From Disney. That's really the only thing.
I don't know. I haven't been interested in Disney films maybe since The Incredibles 2.
I
And
enjoyed
even that was not as great as the first one.
We haven't seen Soul yet. I haven't seen Soul. I just got done. Did you watch that with me?
No.
Coco. I just got done with Coco.
Coco was
And that
good
was
too.
really good. I like that one.
Coco's
I
good.
like that one. What is the next
The
one
Lion
after that?
King?
Soul
That's a
or
good one.
the
What's
original
that,
Lion
Lego?
King?
The Lion King?
Are you talking about the remake?
No, the animated one.
Oh yeah, OG.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Emperor's
one,
New
I
Groove.
still get a tear for Mufasa every time.
right?
Oh,
All right. Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
So what's going on in the Casa de Lego?
Chilling, having a good time. We got a practice frisbee golf basket sitting in the living room that I'm sure the wife is so stoked to have.
You didn't invite us over to play? What the hell, man?
Yeah.
hell,
We got
come on over.
we even got a professional disc golf discs
Oh,
for
excellent.
putting and for long distance and
But
mid-range. Sorry.
We'll bang out some 25-footers. That'll be great.
My short game's gonna get on point coming over
Yeah.
to your place.
So buddy movies. We got buddy movies coming up next week. And we chose, what did we choose? Geez, I always have a hard time remembering. I always have to go back and watch the video when Isaac sends it to me.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, that's a good one. I've actually, whenever that one's on TV, you're scrambling through the, I don't know if you guys still have any kind of TV service, but whenever it's up, I always stop and watch it. Him and Nick Frost have some really good chemistry, I feel.
Oh, definitely.
Have you seen this one, Jose?
Yes. Edgar Wright.
We
Yeah.
definitely do. I think I didn't care much for Paul though. The
Alien.
alien one.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen it. It didn't really. I don't know. I wasn't feeling that one. I did see
Was
Nick
it Seth
Frost.
Rogen does
Even in what was that kung fu show that was on after Walking Dead? Into the Badlands. They had Nick Frost as a kung fu character. He was like a fat ass monk.
really?
Seriously, it's on it's
Yeah, I
on
know
one
it.
of those streaming services that rhymes with pet licks. I'm respecting Lego and not hyping up the streaming services, but yeah, they have Nick Frost like doing Van Damme splits, and it's like obviously a stuntman with a fat suit, but it looks cool.
It's CGI, all of it.
He's CGI, but his head.
Yeah.
Trying to think, the only movie that I've seen him in that didn't have what's his face?
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg was it Protect the Block?
Attack the Block.
Attack of the Block?
No, Attack
the
the
Block. That's a fun alien movie.
That's the first movie we saw John Boyega in before the
Yeah, he was like-
atrocious
He
sequels.
was like 15 when he did that movie. It was great.
He was
It's like a British sci-fi horror movie. It's pretty good. Low budget, but it's really good. And not Simon Pegg, Nick Frost plays the stoner like guy that like the pot dealer with all of his. It's good. It's pretty funny. He does a good job.
Those snapback hats, the Collection Connection ones, should be coming in tomorrow, and they come in early enough. I'm going to take them to the embroidery place and get those done. I'll let you guys know when I can get them out to you. It usually takes like a week or so, but I do got to find a different embroiderer, man. They cost a freaking fortune to make these. It's a solid job. The job's good, but it's not going to be a thing that we can replicate at any kind of good price point for anybody if they're interested in it, for sure. Let's see. WandaVision. Who's all watching it with it? Am I the only one watching Wanda right now, or is it just me and Isaac?
I'm watching.
No,
it.
I'm watching it. Waiting up
Keep
till
telling
midnight
Josh
to watch it.
I keep telling Josh, we need to watch Funny, and she's. So I might have to start watching it without him.
I'm interested to know why Lego's not watching it.
He doesn't have Disney Plus.
But I have your password.
Joke's on you. That's my brother-in-law's.
I haven't started watching it. I've gotten a whole lot of recommendations and lots of people say you gotta watch it, but
He means us.
You have to sell him on something weird. Like, oh, it's not really Wanda. It's fake. She has like a peg leg, and it's Latin. And
They make multiple references to Hodorowski.
and they show it. They show the episodes in reverse. You see the finale in the first episode. It's like the Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but superheroes. Put some kind of weird slant, and then Lego will be all about it.
Each episode is a stage of depression or grief and dealing with all of that Lego.
I've heard it's really good, and I heard they do like different eras of TV shows and all that junk. So that sounds interesting. It sounds up my alley. I haven't gotten around to it. We'll see. Maybe when it's all out, I'll catch up in a day, just binge it and see what all the hype's about. Yay.
That makes sense. All right, let's see what else is going on right now. Isaac?
I don't have anything else.
Who's happy for Luke coming back to the Star Wars universe? Because I'm pissed. I feel like I'm the only one. I saw Luke come out and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, can we be done with this? Like,
It's especially because they had used so many great characters from Rebels and other parts of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, you guys are
something new
alone.
coming out. Are you talking about Marion? Ouch.
You're alone, Lego.
Sorry. Is there
Some of those new characters weren't. Well, they were just like a. Well, you know what? I think we're tapping into Mr. Scott's specialty. Let's talk about some of those characters in the new in the Disney Star Wars universe, Mr. Scott.
In the Disney Star Wars universe.
which ones?
Well, so just for clarification, Lego, you're talking about Luke's appearance at the end of Mandalorian season 2, right?
yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And you
Spoilers.
and you didn't like it because why?
I feel like they're just trying to hit on the nostalgia points again. And it's like we already saw where that led with the last trilogy or the newest trilogy. And it's like, just maybe it's time to like not rehash what we have and try to meld it with something new. Let's take this in a completely new direction. And or bring back an older character, but just not the Skywalkers. I don't know. I feel like we already saw where Luke's arc went. Why are we going to try to fix it? Let's just fucking move on. Sorry. Let's move on.
I can definitely sympathize with that. I'm not going to lie. When I saw that scene, it was very cathartic for me because we've basically been raped for like the last like decade and a half, Star Wars wise, and maybe even longer if you count the prequels. It's been a rough road ever since 1983, and seeing Luke the way he ought to have been portrayed was very gratifying. But I totally get what you're saying. It was definitely a nostalgia play. I think Disney, by doing that scene, is admitting that they know that the fans, the people who have basically kept Star Wars alive this entire time, are like in rage quit mode, and they need to do something to gain them back. And doing a show that includes characters from Clone Wars, like Ahsoka or some of the other Mandalorians, is insufficient because the majority of the Star Wars base at this point is still the people from the original trilogy. We're not all dead yet. So they probably lost more than half of their fan base in the wake of Revenge of the Sith. And, you know, they're trying to do things to draw fans back in. And I'm not really sure that it's working, because if you would have done a series like this after Return of the Jedi and you had Luke in it doing these kinds of things, I think that the excitement level would have been tremendous. But it seems like with the end of that second season, there was like a peak of excitement, and now nobody's talking about it.
Oh, definitely. It
Nobody
was.
cares.
It was all over for a quick minute, and then it just fell out of favor, and it's almost gone the way of Game of Thrones. It's like, where did that go? Nobody talks about that anymore.
Yeah.
We have some comments
I don't
from
know if I would go to
Maribel Lopez. Luke is the best. They did it. It was a major flop. Skywalker forever. And then I get what he means. However, they're doing a good job now. They're trying to make up for those garbage new movies. And yeah, I'm with Maribel. Wise person and a great name.
I don't want to besmirch anybody in the family, but no.
Drop it.
I just don't think they know what they're doing. I think that they're just like Favreau has an idea of what he wants to do, and Filoni have an idea of where they want to go, but it's like, are they stymied because of the sequels? Like, and now they're gonna do Boba Fett, they're gonna do an Obi-Wan, they're gonna do an Ahsoka, they were gonna do, you know what I mean? It's like they're just trying to pump all this stuff out, but I don't know if they know where they're going or what they're doing with it, because you've got these prequels or these sequels, and I don't know if a decision has been made as to whether or not they're gonna like mesh it with the sequels or not, or if they're gonna try and retcon it with the TV shows.
They'll be swept under the rug like they did to some of the expanded universe and the books and all that.
Yeah, they're going to the bank is where they're going. They know where to cash in, they know what to do, and they know that no matter how badly they mess up, people are still going to keep coming back.
Well, can we just talk about the uncomfortable truth and all of it in comparison to everything we've gotten after it's not even close. It's not even close. Did you get any of that? Or was that all guitar work?
You were
You were so close.
What is this?
What happened?
All we got was the close, not even close.
that was close.
Okay. I'll do this again more slowly.
I love our internet.
Maribel says, cue Xanadu music.
They got the soundtrack on
What I want to say is is only good if you don't think about the original trilogy.
Yeah, sadly. All right, let's go back to an area of familiarity. Last week's pick of the week. People have had a whole 6 days to read it. Would you guys want to dig in a little bit deeper and sell us on that book?
Oh,
What is it?
Hollow Heart, baby.
Oh yeah, I have it.
Great
I haven't had a
artwork,
chance to-
great story.
I got flowers.
It's got some shocking things inside of it, though.
It's not for kids. It's not an all ages book.
Oh, it's definitely not all ages.
Or
You've got Mecha Red Skull.
yeah, we don't even know what he is really. He's just like a cyborg dude, and
You're not even ready.
he's powerful.
I
For
think the
some
best
reason.
thing about that book is we weren't even sold when we were reading it. I was expecting to be sold on whatever whatever that thing is. I was more sold on the human character, on the engineer that we're following.
Hmm.
I loved I loved the portrayal of his life and how he sees things. And I'm guessing next issue maybe we'll get a little bit more detail of what the whatever that android or whatever it is, but it was the human element that sold me. It was a really beautifully well drawn book. The colors were beautiful, and it's just yeah, man. It's comic books are you know, if you know where to look, you can find some great quality stuff being produced now.
Oh, definitely. What did I don't know if anybody else got a chance to read, but Black Friday issue #1 was so good. Wow. That was like
Yeah.
it kind of follows this like
Is that the one with
retail
the-
store
the-
worker.
the cover?
Sorry, you broke up there. I didn't catch that.
The kid was talking. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that one up because I think we were all kind of torn between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came down to like I think we had a really maybe not heated discussion, but we had a small discussion prior, and we're just like, which one, you know, which one is it really like? And what is it? Hollow Heart kind of etched it out, but Black Friday was definitely a great read.
Oh yeah.
And again, it's just the relationship with the people, the artwork, man. The artwork was great. I loved it.
Super good. I feel like it was a little more direct of like what's happening with the story compared to Hollow Heart. Like Hollow Heart could go any direction. I have no clue, but I kind of feel like we're on the track for Black Friday to just really like zombies. We kind of know where it's headed. So
Thomas Williams asks us any thoughts on the ASM Miles Morales version. Have you guys been keeping up with that?
No, the only thing we're keeping up with in Spider-Man right now is King in Black, and that's the Venom, the big event that's going on in the Spider-Man. Really,
Is that the one that they launched with the first appearance in the Free Comic Day book?
that Free Comic Book Day book was the Virus was the character.
First appearance of Virus.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Yeah.
Oh, he came and went.
Yeah.
Unlike other viruses I know.
Did you know on the CDC slabs for that, when you send that book in for CDC, it actually says that they put something in like first appearance that was supposed to be, or it was supposed to be before COVID or something like that.
Yeah,
'cause-
it had
actually,
shipping delays.
mentioned COVID on it. And then because of the delay, the actual issue came out first. But the Free Comic Book Day was supposed to be his true first appearance.
Yeah.
And so
One of
like
our
on the
buddies got it
lady says-
CGC'd. Yeah, one of our buddies got it CGC'd and it had that little paragraph in the top. We're like, what?
yeah. I thought that was kind of funny.
That was
I saw
hilarious.
Sanchez got one at a 9.8. He got it for like $40 or something. And I went on eBay and picked up like 5 of them for like $12. So I'll have a few extras if you guys want one.
For CGC?
No, mine's were raw.
Oh, I thought you got him CGC for 12 of them CGC. I was like, pretty good.
5 raw ones for $12.
Yeah.
Or let's see what else. Let's see, pick of the year, Philadelphia. We're in a new story arc now, right?
So volume 2 just ended. That was a story arc with issue 12. And yeah, it's really good. It's not your typical vampire story, that's for sure.
It's not. It's got a lot of beautiful elements to it. Artwork's incredible. The story's incredible. There was always these books that I always recommended when people wanted to get into comics, but they didn't want to necessarily read anything superhero related. Saga is definitely one of them. Ex Machina is another one. God, Why the Last Man. I just realized that they were all Brian K. Vaughan books. I just realized that right now. And now Philadelphia is one of them. Philadelphia is one of them that I'm trying to get more trades of, because in case anybody ever asks, I'd like to have those on deck. And that's crazy, man, because this, that's no easy thing to do nowadays.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, the amount of books that we read, that we go through, the fact that this one had us hooked from the
Do you have to
beginning.
trade that?
So let's talk about some of these titles we lost along the way. I know that there was a few that they were hot and they were getting pulled for a few issues, and then some of them just kind of drop off. I know you guys were when we first joined up with the Comic Cave with Collection Connection. There was a bunch of Joe Hill books out there, and you guys were doing a bunch of those, and it seems like I'm not seeing them getting into the pull as much anymore. Has he fallen off, or is it just the stories fall off, or where are you guys with those?
Well, he stopped. Those stories are done.
Oh, they were all had a limited run.
Yeah, for a limited run.
Yeah. Which is a good thing. It wasn't a bad thing. I think when a writer goes in and he says, you know what, this is the story I want to tell. This is how many issues I need, and they let him stick to that, you get some good material. But it's like Isaac said, they wrapped up. And I think everything else, what was it called, the Hill House, or that was other creators coming in, and we try to dip our foot in, to see if we liked any of them, but it seemed like they were trying too hard to kind of replicate him, as opposed to just adding their own taste to the whole mix. And when you do that, it's very obvious, especially in something like comic books. So we just kind of dropped them.
Beans 28, New England Scratcher made fun of you. Made fun of what, our channel, or please elaborate. And then Thomas Williams says, best advice for following comic books, ? Pacing myself, ? I think that we have a good video on tips on how to get started collecting. You could check it out. It's in our backlog of books. But I think that the Comic Cave guys, they have their own deal. I don't, since I'm doing all the production and editing for the shows on this channel, it eats up most of my time that I used to spend actually reading comics. And whenever I get back into reading comics, I fall off with my duties on producing the show. So that's part of the. What's that?
You said duty.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on somebody trying to pace themselves and follow?
Look up local comic shops near you and follow them and see if they offer any kind of pull discounts. See if they have any sales going on. Trade paperbacks will be your best friend at the beginning.
Oh, for sure.
While you get your you're gonna find what you like. Get the trade paperbacks, bonus if they're on sale. And then sometimes talking to the owner, seeing like, hey, what's a good story arc that's now, or what's something that I can catch still that's relatively early on. And for the most part, they'll direct you in the right, they'll point you in the right direction. But I think trade paperbacks will be your best friend at first, and then get into the single floppies once you get once you got a good story that you want to follow.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the big two stuff I would try to stay away from. You might be able to find those in the 50 centers along the way. No need to keep up with them as often. Unless you're really like keeping up with every storyline, they're going to try to take all your money for sure. That's go with a lot of the independent, because the stories are like, they're good stories. They're not just the same thing, just adding more lore to the character. This is like their own thing. These creators like love these projects that they're working on, that you can tell in their writing.
Definitely. I think we've kind of had this problem like with a lot of the DC books lately. Like it's like you tell a Batman story to tell you to buy the next Justice League story, to tell you to buy the new Kal-El story, to tell you to buy the new Harley Quinn story, to tell you to buy, and it just goes on and on. And it's an endless cycle of advertisements. So you got to be real. Like if you're talking about pacing and you're worried about pacing yourself, that's one way to kind of things get out of control, I think.
But shop those sales. Look at Image, Boom, Kaboom, IDW, Aftershock. There's more than just the big two out there, and like Lego and Isaac said, some of those stories are worth definitely checking out. And also, check out the Comic Cave. We'll always pick the pick of the week for number ones.
It's never really ever anyone from the big two. If it is, it's something that's really got our attention and it's new and fresh. But most of the time, it's just rehashed stuff that we've already read. Like, how many times do we have to read Spider-Man getting symbiote?
Yeah. I think one of the weeks, didn't we pick Taskmaster?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And that's
that's
been great. And it's a limited story. So
There's been a few. You guys picked 4. You guys picked some Batman books too. Wonder Woman.
But-
Wonder Woman Dead Earth
Dead Earth. That's
is next level, man.
yeah.
Oh,
If you
was
haven't
it.
already,
Thank you so much.
Thomas, check it out, man. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. That's out in hardcover. It deserves to be in hardcover. That was such a great story. I think our pick of the year came down to those two, didn't it, fellas? It was either Wonder Woman Dead Earth or Philadelphia.
We
Right.
did like a superhero book and then indie book, I think it was.
Yeah,
Right.
because we couldn't. There it is. That one. It's beautiful.
I just got that in hardcover. I have to sit down and read it.
It's really good.
Daniel Warren Johnson and
Daniel Warren Johnson.
that was
You'll
a good one.
love it.
If you don't, Jose will buy it off you.
Half off.
Gently used.
I was like, somebody already flipped these pages.
So
That's
you
on
guys
my
are picking up books tomorrow. What do you guys got anything on the radars that you're
I
looking
do.
for on the shelves tomorrow?
It's gonna be a Department of Truth. It's coming out. Department of Truth just got picked up by I forgot who picked it up, but it's gonna be made into a TV series. So that's
Oh,
That's
God.
for sure. A lot of the other comic book people are saying that we said it that it was one of our picks of the weeks too, and it's constantly top-notch story. Scumbag is also coming out. A few number ones from Aftershocks coming out. Nuclear Family that I'm interested in, and I forgot the rest. I have the list that I already took, but since I'm on my phone, I can't look it up right now.
I saw Two Moons #1 is coming out on Image. That's from
Oh,
John-
that's the dog, right? Or is that Stray?
that's Stray Dogs, is it? That's a
That
different
one. That one I've been waiting
cool
on.
too. It's like horror with like Lady and the Tramp or something.
Yeah.
See,
So I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that.
that's previews done right.
Definitely.
Liz, are you getting attacked?
I picked up.
Oh, but
My cat's just showing you love.
but speaking of previews and other stuff being dropped and announced, what did you guys think of the Todd McFarlane's announcement with the Spawn universe?
I missed it. You'll have to enlighten me.
Oh, Todd McFarlane announced the Spawn universe.
I
So
think
they're
it's
gonna
part
have-
of him trying to sell it.
And a
So
bunch of
it's gonna be a
creators are
weekly-
jumping
It's
on.
gonna be a weekly Spawn book. It's gonna have covers by J. Scott Campbell, and then almost everybody who's written for Image is gonna be writing a Spawn story.
Yeah.
From what it looks like.
Are they going to be like individual stories, like a Tom and Jerry, like the serial stories?
I would think so. I hope it's like that, like quick, like short stories, because Spawn has only been written really by Todd the whole time, all 300 and wherever the hell we are. I think we're in issue 316's coming out, or 317's also coming out tomorrow as well. So that's another one we're gonna pick up. But yeah, he's done it the whole time. So now he's allowing other people to tell their Spawn stories, it sounds like. So that'll be fun.
And I like it when creators give that kind of liberty. I
Is
mean,
it a
look
new
at
series or is it?
It's going to be a new series that's a weekly series, I think.
Oh, okay.
They haven't said specifically what like the format's going to be, but it kind of gives the impression, at least, of like an anthology type thing. That's what I was getting.
That's
Same.
what I
got from it too.
He hasn't elaborated as to like, I mean, is it like spawns through the ages or is it just?
it was
um,
it literally was Spawn universe and then like different creators with Spawn pictures.
Donnie Cates was on there. Jason Sean Alexander, I believe, was on there. There was a bunch, but it's cool. I'm excited.
Interesting.
Very.
Definitely.
Because
I'm
the only time I can remember it spun off is when they did like back in the 90s. It was like medieval Spawn, and then it was like they did the pirates like Spawn one shot type thing, and Sam and Twitch, and he did a bunch of like mini series like what is it, God Spawn or something like that, or
Could be,
Angela and all that stuff.
yeah, could be something like that.
Interesting.
We what?
We shall see.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, we shall see. But it's good stuff. Really exciting. That's what I like about comics. It's unlike any other industry.
Like,
The
do any-
medium. It's the medium.
It's
I
the
don't know
comic.
if you know this, Jose, but me and Isaac and Lego used to have a drinking game where anytime we watch Collection Connection show and you say the medium, you got to take a shot.
Yeah, they told me. That's why I stopped. I said nobody's drinking on my watch.
You usually
Only
bring the
by
beers.
my hand. This guy likes to try to black you out.
Medium. Medium.
The medium.
Medium. What
Yeah,
size are you? Medium.
I forgot. I had the vote for Jose shirt in my car. I was going to give you, Jose.
All right. Did you wash it?
No, man. That's the whole
All right. Thanks.
point of
Good.
it.
Keep it. Okay.
Game used.
No, that's what I wanted. Don't wash it. I want it as is.
I was actually thinking about making a shirt for every show we did and then giving it out like as a prize. But
please wash them.
no, man, they got to be stank.
Nobody's gonna enter that contest.
I don't understand, guys. How come we aren't? We don't have any winners for this one.
Oh man.
They get
All right,
donated
so,
to me so I can wear them for my T-shirt of the day posts.
Yeah, how many more t-shirts do you have,
This
Liam?
one. Huh?
How many more t-shirts do you have?
I don't know, another 30, 40, maybe.
You need to do like you do. Look, you inspired me to start wearing shirts I forgot I had.
I forget. Well, and this is even after shirts too, which was like 20 or 30 shirts. So yeah, I got a lot. Sorry, I have a problem. I just got like 2 more in a Loot Crate box too.
Yeah, this is Loot Crate.
Nice.
I don't know if this one is. I think this is the one that Isaac was wearing last week.
I just subbed to some kind of box. I just subbed to some kind of box. Let me see what it is. They're
Spanky's box.
no.
Hustler Toy of the Week.
Wow. Ugh. Don't get any ideas, honey.
No, what the heck is it? Let me see.
Someone
It's- Doesn't even know. What is it?
Bam Box.
Bang box or Bam box?
Bam, like Bam Margera.
In the bang box, huh? Out of the van and into the box.
No, they had some kind of deal where you would get like a autographed memorabilia, and they were selling some GI Joe stuff. So do you have like a 1 in 5 shot of getting like one of the 80s properties that I'm pretty fond of? So I got one of them. We'll see what happens. But it looks like they have like autographed pictures as part of it. I don't know.
Let me
Last time I
find
got
out
one
you
of these
entered to
boxes,
try and
it
get
said
Channing
fucking
Tatum.
pop in it. What's that, Jose?
I said, let me find out you entered to try and win Channing Tatum.
I'll save it for you. We can put
Please?
that together with the pasties I have for your birthday.
Everything's Channing Tatum.
What do you guys think about them casting him as Gambit?
Is that still real? Is that even happening?
What?
Is that even happening?
I don't know. Seems like Josh was thoroughly
They even
entertained by
say
the thought of it, though.
that for years.
Unpopular opinion.
It used to be an argument that I had with a buddy of mine. You know, everybody's got their favorite superheroes, and the joke used to be that Captain America got Human Torch, and Gambit got Magic Mike.
Nice.
Are we delayed? Is our internet fucked?
Well,
Lego, what was your unpopular opinion?
I think we got the
Gambit
technology
sucks.
worked out. It worked out pretty well as far as the technology. I think we got a good hour out of this. Unless you guys have anything more to say, I think we can wrap this up for today. It would be a good idea to, hey, Danish if Danish is on finally. They were a little bit butthurt that they missed us last time. We're gonna be back here on Mondays at 9:30, so you'll be able to catch us again, Danish of Danish. But you should be able to still comment on this afterwards if you guys have any ideas or things you want us to wax poetic on, or any of you guys have something you're keeping your eyes peeled on during the week. We'll talk about it here, and I think this can do it. It can be a good replacement for what we're doing with this week at the beginning of the collaboration launch. So, Kitty K. Hello, Kitty K. Did we lose you?
Yeah.
Are you back again?
Yeah, we want to make Mondays fun again.
Yeah, bring it back Mondays.
Start the week off right.
Just
Well, heck,
like
we were going to dump it, but it looks like we're picking up more watchers now.
Garfield.
Danish of
This
Danish,
is great.
Danish of Danish, Kitty K. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns for anybody on this show here? We're just getting ready to wrap it up, but it looks like you guys are here. Kitty K loves late to the party. It says that we are awesome.
Thank you.
Except Jose, it says. I'm messing with you, Jose. I don't have comment.
Kitty K loves Liz.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm a fan. Hey, there you go. You get your your shout out. Bringing the finger guns back, baby.
Be careful, you get canceled for gun violence.
Uh-oh.
no.
I'm using the 2 fingers. So it's proper
No,
etiquette
we
at
no.
Disneyland and stuff. So
We canceled cancel culture. It's already over.
right.
We're all-
Yeah. Man, we did so much on this first episode. We canceled cancel culture. We talked about why trailers are irrelevant and why comics are amazing. We gave out tips on how to start collecting while saving $1 here and there. Next, we're
We
going
also
to teach
talked about-
everybody how to balance out a checkbook and teach everybody finance literacy. It's going to be amazing.
We also covered why Star Wars still sucks.
We did. That was very, very heated debate there. Friendships were lost in that conversation. It was amazing.
We found out that
But
Lego
then-
likes Ray better than Luke.
Yes.
What?
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 That was his unpopular.
That was his unpopular opinion. He said, "I love Gambit."
Ray gets bucket.
I wanted Ray when
We wanted Ray to save Grogu.
right.
Uh,
Oh, fun times.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so yeah.
You broke
if you have any
Josh. Job.
ideas, commenting, liking, subscribing, tell a friend, and then I got a month off work here, so I'm going to be working on some clothing that'll cross promote our shows. So
Sweet.
I need
I'll
a
probably
t-shirt.
what's that?
I need a
Oh, you
t-shirt.
want
I'm not a
I want to
hat
try to
person.
get it through
I like
vinyl.
hair.
When I got the original batch of the Collection Connection shirts, I got them at a pretty good price, but they were out of China, and I want to go local. The hats are local, so we'll see how it goes. But I probably want to try to get together with Lego because I know Lego is you got your site going. So if we could do some kind of cross promotion or something,
Absolutely.
funnel it there because you already got the infrastructure and we just give you a few, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we could definitely get a collection connection tab going on there. SkullDudeJoe.com.
Skull Dude Joe. I thought it was Skull Joe Dude. No, Skull Dude Joe.
He's been giving out the wrong email address.
Been giving out the wrong address, man. No wonder.
Wonder you haven't got any hits. Damn it, Nate, you had one job.
Kitty K, yes, we're doing this weekly. We're going to be doing this. I know that the Late to the Party, you guys watch it on Friday mornings, but we shoot it on Mondays so I can dick around all week and have time to actually edit it and put it together and do the music and
with, the
whatnot.
emphasis, with the emphasis on dick.
Hey.
Danish community tabs, Comic Case stickers. Yeah, we can do a bunch of stuff. We got we have the technology here, and I'm actually working on our infrastructure for the stickers and T-shirts and all that stuff. So it'll be coming soon. I have a month off work to work on this stuff, off work, so we can try to get this ball rolling. I'm glad we got it. We cracked the sub limit, so we can go live. So that's cool. That's always
Well,
exciting.
yeah, thank you.
Remember to like, share, tell us what you think. Make sure you watch all the videos. Go ahead and rewatch them because we could always use the watch count.
Oh, here's another thing I forgot. Tagging on to Late to the Party, coming to America. Lego, is Arsenio Hall a long lost relative of yours? Because he's got the gummiest smile, like second to yours in the world. Man.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my
What
God.
a,
Oh, man.
what a dick.
It's cool, dude. I think I saw your dad, the bullfrog, James Earl Jones. Coming out there with that big old gut.
Darth Vader hasn't aged well, dude, but he's still Darth Vader.
Yeah.
The bullfrog. Holy sheep shit.
Oh man, what
Oh,
happened?
goodness.
That was so good.
What did I miss?
Both ways. So good.
Nah, Lego's the bro.
Always.
And then Scott's. When did you guys steal Jose's internet connection? Jesus Christ. You guys are pretty bad this
Hey,
time.
man, it happens every year and then.
Like, they didn't.
It's rolling a little bit better now. What's that, Isaac?
They said they're not using the right Wi-Fi. It's the Irish one with the potato shoved in it.
That's right. I plugged in our potato battery for it, and Just
Man.
didn't work this time, unfortunately. You know? So that's what happens when you live in the armpit of Anaheim. So, sorry.
It irritates me because it blocked my rage.
As you say rage, it goes rage. That is so good. It's like you went to the water.
So, hey.
Honey, so-
Josh, everybody but Lego. Lego's already in. When are you guys gonna come ride with us?
I don't do
Learn
that.
how to ride a bike.
You gotta come out, man. You're
Does
missing
it have-
out. Ask Lego.
It's
Yep.
a good time.
On it.
What's that?
Does it have training wheels?
I got some. We can put them on for you. I've even got a helmet with the propeller for you.
Is it a sledgehammer?
You taking off any sweet jumps?
A sledgehammer. Lucky. Oh, God. Paulie, make yourself a dang quesadilla.
It's a sledgehammer. Man, you know what? He could have been rivaling with Wilmer Valderrama for hosting your mama. They had the same cadence when they spoke. He'd be like, "Who has what it takes to step to the street and represent your hood? This is your show. Your mama."
What
You guys
show
remember that?
I only know
What the
from that
What
fuck?
second
show
show.
was that?
It was
But
on MTV.
It was Yo Mama.
It was your mama. But he sounded like freaking Fez. You have what it takes to step to the street and represent your hood? This is your show.
Never.
I don't know what just happened. Did our internet go out?
yeah,
Xanadu flashbacks. Man, you know, would be great would be a Xanadu part 2. Just to have that fun come back again. The comedies
That
are great.
That was, you know,
One and
genius in
done.
a bottle right
One
there.
and done.
It was, especially because that was totally like I was trying to strike you guys with a shitty movie, and it just ended up being the most fun we've ever had on the fucking channel.
We were just at that episode the other day on Saturday when we were at Jose's. We're showing it to his brother-in-law of how he kept
Good time.
and we're making fun of him. It was awesome.
Maribel told us to do Grease 2.
Ooh,
Yes,
no.
I'm down. Let's do it. Put it
That
on
was
the
one of the
wheel.
choices.
We
That
don't
was
hate
one of the
ourselves that
choices.
much.
Hey, we need to make a wheel, a bad wheel and a good wheel.
We can just
Yeah.
split it up.
No.
We're not
Yeah,
that
man.
desperate for likes.
Right.
We
To
put,
submit
like, the
myself to watch Grease 2 on purpose? Come on.
that we're afraid of and put them on the wheel.
Oh man.
It'll
There's
be
there's
like
a,
a chili.
there's a movie that I keep thinking about putting on a list, but it's so awful that I always turn away from it. I can't make you guys do that.
So you're saving it for Lego to give to us?
No, I don't think Lego would like this one either.
What is it?
It's called The Fountain.
Oh,
Somebody has seen it.
I don't think I've seen it.
No,
Danish is telling us to do Predator 1. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one for sci-fi.
That's a
I'm sure
really
we'll get
good
to
one.
Predator eventually. Kitty K says
Well, since we
boomerang.
did figure
Boomerang. Man, I want to do the Golden Child. If we're gonna do Eddie Murphy, I want to do the Golden Child.
The Room.
The Room. Oh, I've seen The Fountain. I have seen that.
What's the fountain? Elaborate.
of course you have.
It's Hugh Jackman. and he's on the search for immortality, and it's like a multiple timeline sort of deal.
That
And
sounds horrible.
he floats on a bubble, and he's in space, and there's a tree. And
Sounds like a Lego movie.
I was fairly out of my head when I saw it, so I don't exactly remember what happens, but I think his chick's got cancer and he's trying to save her, or like, and then like the tree dies and it grows back or something. I don't know. It's pretty out there.
In the room, the mom has cancer.
Sounds
You're
entertaining.
It's like the same thing, right? The room, the fountain.
Rachel,
Yeah.
right?
Is there a basketball or a football?
There a basketball game and football game.
Josh, are you okay? I can't tell if it's the internet or
No, he broke
do you
him.
need assistance.
It's a terrible movie. It's a terrible movie.
He's like, hell yeah, Wolverine in space, I'm there.
Put that one on the wheel.
I've been married to Liz for a long time and I love her to death, but after watching that movie, I was mad at her. I was mad because I
Persist on death.
lost life watching that trash.
I slept on the couch that night.
I actually turned to her. I turned to her after the movie and I said, "Why did you do this to me?"
It's true.
Bitterness.
It was
It
the
had
only
Hugh
time
Jackman
that
and
Josh.
Rachel Weisz in it. I thought it was gonna be a good movie.
We're gonna put
Josh
bad.
Google divorce lawyer.
It
He
was a
like,
low point.
"Not-" He was like, not yet.
It's all right. I forgive you.
I have never done anything that awful to you. Just for the record.
Old school. Kitty K says old school. Old school's old enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it is.
Have
Old
you
school
seen
is
Old
good.
School, Jose?
What's up?
Have you seen Old School?
Anthony. Anthony, hi. You escaped the kidnappers that lured you with your SpongeBob pajamas. We're going streaking.
Freaking.
We're talking about Anthony. We're talking about potential movies. Anthony's OG from the Comic Cave.
That's true.
He survived the kidnapping. Fun times. Yeah, we've been trying to get Anthony to shoot a show with us, but his
He's a
job's
slave.
pretty.
He's
What's
a
that?
slave to the Costa Mesa Newport kids.
Yeah, sadly. Once they stole his popsicle stick, he's been forever put into servitude. Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints sounds good. I mean, you know, we got 52 shows a year if we're doing once a week. So he just got home from work. Well, if anybody's been around this long, let's see. I'm up next week, right?
No, it's Liz. Oh, you're
Liz?
right after Liz. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm after Liz.
Yeah,
We
no,
got-
I'm not, well, I mean,
Weren't we gonna
You're
do
top
a
of the order.
wheel after?
We're gonna do
What?
what?
Weren't you talking about doing a wheel?
You want to do a wheel before we do mine? Yeah, that's fine. We can do a wheel, and if you guys want, we can throw these movies that the people are commenting in, spin it on the wheel, and then we'll go to my pick after that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea. I like it.
Let's do a one where we just spin the wheel and whatever it lands on, that's what we get stuck with.
If you guys want to shout it, put it through your multiple. Put any suggestions through your different social media things. We'll get together and we'll put it on the wheel. I've got a few that I got back from our Facebook page, and then there's a few that people commented on here tonight. We'll use the same wheel that we had all the hot sauce on. If you hadn't seen the hot sauce one, check it out. Josh is gangster as hell and drinks all the hot sauce at once.
And I
The
slept just fine.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Why
We got Jurassic Park from Danish of Danish,
Tell the
Carrie.
truth, Liz.
What?
Tell the truth, Liz. What happened after that night?
No, you know what? Actually, he did sleep well that night because he drank more than he normally does that. And then the next day was the bad day. That morning, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Montezuma's Revenge.
El culo caliente.
Right. He was peeing out of his butt.
Oh,
It was very bad.
It probably was. It probably was the whiskey.
When it comes back to me, I'm doing Kung Fu again. We're doing either Enter the Dragon, Bloodsport,
Or
or
Seven.
Ong Bak.
oh, nice.
Ooh.
Or what? Or what?
I don't know the blood sport.
You just like blood sport. You want to see Van Damme dance.
Now I break you like I broke your friend. Hey, it's got Forrest
Yeah,
Whitaker,
Anthony.
man. I got to see it.
Revenge of the Nerds was one of the choices a few weeks ago.
Put it on the wheel.
Right.
It's coming. Yeah, we'll put that on the wheel for sure. So I'll get that worked out and we'll have it. We'll write them down, get it all together. So we're gonna try to get. When are you? You're just doing your. What's your normal work hours, Lego?
Pretty much 9:30 to 4:30. Take a break around 3, usually.
Then you get your natural break from Ash's nap time.
Yeah, exactly. I get my 12 to 2 where I hurry to get everything done.
Kitty K says, "Wake up, Jose."
I am awake. I am very much awake.
Very much awake. Coming to America. Man, that was a short vid. That's a short episode. How much video did you send us, or did you send back to me?
I don't know. Just anytime it comes up, I just convert it and send it. I don't look at how long they are.
Man, I wish they would just render for me as fast as yours go.
Wasn't Capote a short episode?
Capote was pretty short too.
We're trying to make them short and sweet, so we're not just pulling. We can get to this quicker.
Definitely. Gotta keep
Whatever.
Yeah, because
Nate-
it's better, more
Nate
fun
got
talking.
Nate got through Capote in 20 minutes here when he was editing it last week.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard to do actually when I was editing Capote. Well, I mean, when I was editing and you guys, Anthony, Kitty K, and Maribel, are you guys noticing? Because my original edits for Late to the Party, where I would instead of having the Brady Bunch with everybody's face on it, I would zoom in on everybody when they were speaking individually. That thing took me like probably 4 hours to edit a video when I would do the zoom ins on everybody. Or I can just show everybody in Brady Bunch all at once and I don't have to do any edit to it. So it's a lot easier.
There you go.
I was thinking about growing it back out again, possibly if we pulled more subs on it, I would invest a little bit more time in the production value. But I figure if I could, shortcut that a little bit, if there wasn't anything lost we haven't really lost any views or any likes or anything since I shortcut it from what I was doing. Oh, see, Maribel likes it better with with everybody at once. That's cool because that's easier to do. So I'm all about that. And then I could try to, as soon as CBCS gets my friggin' books back, I'm going to start putting those signature books back out there. I want to send that Trad Moore in and see if I can get that crazy guy to offer me $2,000 for my sketch.
We shall see.
For sure. Danish of Danish. So who Isaac, Danish of Danish, right?
Yeah. He's a wild dude. You gotta watch out with that dude.
Yeah, I looked at that, Anthony. Anthony says, couldn't we have just done screen record and set Zoom to switch to whoever is talking? It's possible, but we're just, what we've been doing is Isaac's been recording it and then just sending it to me. I looked at doing the screen record a while back, but it was kind of like bogging down, and we all seemed like we had Latino community internet, so I just went to Brady Bunch. It was easier and it wasn't going slow. It does that as well, Anthony, but this format is easier in the eyes for me. There you go. There you go. Let's see. It's easier to do this. And then what do you guys think about when I put the frame around like the previews from the show and I take the snippets from it?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe just keep doing what you're doing.
A lot of those get demonetized though. Not that we have any monetization.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen a check.
I got one check before we joined together. I got one check from the entirety of Collection Connection. I got it like 2 years ago, and it was right when they switched up all their terms and everything. And I got a check for all of our old stuff before they demonetized us. It was $86 for like 7 years of videos.
Man, Hollywood's a brutal business.
Dude, we're not Hollywood, man. We're like Anaheim and Santa Ana.
I don't know about you, man. But I'm pretty Hollywood. You're gonna see my name in lights one day.
If you vote for me,
it's gonna say wanted, dead or alive.
I think we should have more Holy Santos in the hallway. That would be nice. And you don't want chimichangas. Vote for Summer. Come on, do it, Josh.
What? What is he talking about?
He's saying that you look like boy.
Oh yeah, that thing with. Yeah.
Hey, Napoleon, what'd you say you did last winter?
Hunting
Wolverines. What kind of gun did you use? Shotgun. What else?
12 gauge.
What did you use for?
Freaking 12 gauge. What else?
Thanks to the late to the party segment, I am now more familiar with a lot of these pop culture references.
Pretty much my favorite animal. Bred for skills and magic.
Oh man.
What's that, Anthony? Anthony says we should review the original Star Wars cuts and see if it's even worth the hype that people want. You mean the one with like Yub Dub?
Yub Dub.
The Ewok Village celebration song? Is that what you're talking about, Anthony? Is before everything wiggled and jiggled?
I have the original
on DVD.
Yeah, we have the original theatricals on DVD. No special edition.
Ooh, Ferris Bueller. That's a good one.
Mm.
I've watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Shockingly.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Shut the front door, you have?
I sure have.
Of all the
Weird
movies.
science. Don't stop.
I've seen that one and Fast Times at Richmond High.
Oh, that's
Was it in English?
It's in English.
Tiempos rápidos in Richmond High.
En la prepa,
Sí,
stupid.
sí, sí.
Es la prepa, stupid.
Hey, esos güeyes son maricones.
Ay, güey, no me va a matar mi hermano, se va a cagar. Pues te va a matar o se va a cagar. ¿Cuál es?
I only understood the way part.
It was the my brother's
shit.
gonna shit. He's gonna kill us. We'll make up your mind. Is he gonna shit or is he gonna kill us?
Hola, Brad.
Pues
Oh.
si yo estoy aquí y tú estás aquí, ¿qué no es nuestro tiempo?
Oh, we got to watch the movie and just translate it all.
That's gonna be something. We could do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 in Spanish.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Liz,
I'd be
how did
down.
you learn Spanish? Fuck, watch Late to the Party, you dumb bastards.
you dumb.
And you just say like
cultured.
random Spanish words. Don't even speak Spanish. You just say words that are Spanish. Oh, biblioteca.
Ay,
No,
caramba.
it's going to be a lot more white than that. Be taco.
I can see that.
Gracias para venir a la biblioteca.
What about a laundromat?
Lavanderia.
There you go.
How do you say, sir, please put your mask back on?
Oh! Hey, guys, at night, rile them up. He's never gonna go to sleep.
It's like you gave him a Diet Coke at this hour. What's wrong with you?
Right?
Like when you feed a gremlin.
It's like when you feed a gremlin.
That's another
Right.
good one.
You don't let them rage after midnight.
Hey, have you guys seen that Gremlins commercial?
No.
Yes.
It's dope. There's a new Gremlins commercial, and I think Lego went out,
Yes.
but the Gremlins drinking like a Sprite or something, and it spills on him. And
Mountain
it's got
Dew.
Zach. What's that?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Yeah, so they're like Gremlins on crack.
So do they turn into Little Wayne? Tell me he doesn't look like a gremlin.
No, I seen it work though. It wasn't bad. But then I was thinking Lego would totally hate this.
Yeah, 'cause
Why?
he's got like a. Have you seen it?
What?
The commercial?
No.
Oh, he's got a daughter, and she's got her own little gremlin.
Hmm.
It's like her
Little
own.
Wayne does?
Yes, Little Wayne, his own little gremlin. He's probably got a bunch of little gremlins. But
Bruce Wayne has Gremlins?
sorry. Sorry.
Subtle. I like it.
But it's a good commercial. You should watch it. It flows with the timeline. of
Hey.
Gremlins.
And this brings up something because we were talking about trailers before. And one of the things that popped up in my mind was occasionally there are good trailers, things that really draw you in. And it made me remember, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but before the Rona, there was a commercial or a trailer for a Ghostbusters movie with Paul Rudd. What the hell happened to that?
It came out.
They scrapped it.
What?
It came out.
They scrapped it. It's not going to come out for a while, but I remember that they did say that they were going to put that on the back burner for now.
Why?
Is that the one where that's like the granddaughter and they were in the barn and whatnot?
Yeah.
I think the deal with that is that they wanted to hold it back so they can actually make money on it.
Yeah. So they straight out put it on the back burner. No streaming, no nothing. They want to make sure everything's open and ready for them to make money on it.
Didn't they do a Lego set with the new Ecto?
Yeah, the
Duck seat that comes out.
big one. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff they can do and sell. That's why they released so much of the Ghostbuster toys, because it was supposed to go hand in hand with the movie, but with the movie getting scrapped, let's make money off the toys and we'll bring it back down the line so we can make more money off of stuff.
Lego's favorite.
Lego loves.
Give me more ads, please. I need to know what to consume.
Or he'll be gone with the wind.
Well, according to DC and every other 3 pages, Lego, you need a Snickers or M&Ms.
Ew. I could also use some of that AT&T.
M&M's is delicious. If you get a bag, it spells mmm.
And with that, we'll fire Nate.
Yeah.
You can't fire him. He's got to do the editing.
Oh yeah, Nate, you're rehired. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you on.
We're taking a vote. You're back.
This has been fun, huh?
I like it. I mess with it.
Another bit of content. All right, 10:49.
Wow.
Let's wrap this up.
All
Kitty
right.
K, Maribel, Anthony, Danish and of Danish, and all of our other wonderful people that have commented and contributed. We appreciate you watching and supporting us. Like we said, we've got next week on Late to the Party. Shaun of the Dead's coming. Comic Cave's going to be up early on Wednesday morning, so you can get your comics picked up. We've got some other stuff coming down the pipeline, as well as some shirts and hats and whatnot. So if you guys want to support us, let us know. And until next week at 9:30 for Talking Make the Great.
Isaac.
Jason.
Jose.
Liz.
And Josh.
I forgot who I was.
See you next week.